Good morning, adventurers. We are here at Blue Mounds State Park, and we're going to do a day hike today, and it's a special day today. There is a special event that we are going to witness. Alright, so it is a cool morning. It is before sunrise. It's about 7:10 in the morning. Sunrise in about 5 to 10 minutes. It looks like it's going to be gorgeous. So we're at Blue Mounds State Park. The land here was occupied by the Plains Indians. It's not really known for sure, but this is, we assume that they made this, but there is a line of rocks placed here, all in a line, and they face the sunrise or the sunset, depending which way you're looking, and they line up perfectly with the sunrise and sunset on the spring and fall solstice, which is today. So it is March 20th. It is the first day of spring, and we are about to witness the sunrise at this line of rocks here. All right, folks, that was beautiful. Great alignment with the stones. So that lines up, like I said, with the spring spring equinox, which is today. Sunrise, and if I was facing the other direction, it would line up with the sunset tonight. Just beautiful up here. Not only the sunrise, perfect view of the sunrise, but perfect view all around this bluff. I actually came a little bit up the hill, and I'm at the place called Eagle's Nest. I did a video here once before, and put a link in the description if you want to check that out. Check out this view. Full 360 degrees. And then there's right on the top of this bluff, there's a big giant rock. When I get down, I'll show you. But climbed up on top of that, and just the view up here is amazing. And it's called the Eagle's Nest. It's really cold in my butt. But I do have a 4.5 mile hike picked out for today. We're going to be starting at the Eagle's Nest area, parking lot. And we're going to be hiking all the way down a couple miles to the main entrance. And then it loops around and comes back around. This is going to be a great day. Blue Mounds State Park is also home to one of the state's only buffalo herds. Buffalo used to be all over this area. We're almost drawn to extinction, but pure-blooded bison were brought here and bred and kept as a herd in the area here. And the whatever you call it, the fence that they're in is just right over there, but no sign of the bison. I think I might see them way down at the other end, but we'll have chances later to see them too. All right, we're right up next to the bison pen here, but no sign of the bison. I thought this was the bison pen. Why does it say the bison can't enter? Alright, I've reached the other end. There's a trailhead parking lot here with a pit toilet. And then just beyond that, over that way, there is a campground over there. But we are going to be going this way and then back up along the cliffside. So, the bluff that we're hiking on, which is what makes up Blue Mounds State Park. Not sure the name of the bluff, but it's kind of at an angle. So one end is much lower and the other end kind of raises up. So we walked downhill and now we're going to be walking uphill. It's going to be a little more difficult. And this side goes along the side that's up, so it's along the cliff side. If that makes any sense. Okay, starting to come up to the nice cliffs area. Just love these rock outcroppings here. The reddish stone. Awesome. Let's see if I can go over there. All right. This is amazing. I can hear the cows mooing down there. So, I don't know if you can see this trail down here, if I'm pointing in the right spot. There's a trail that goes all along there. That's what I hiked on my other video. Again, link in the description if you haven't seen that. And there are just grouse and pheasants all over this place. Look at that pheasant flying over there. Oh, just a beautiful day. First day of spring. Right, we've reached the quarry. Pretty awesome. And pretty scary. I think it's about 150 feet at the highest point over here on this side. Awesome. There are a bunch of doves, I believe, that make their homes in these cliffs. A lot of the stone that makes up some of the larger buildings in Laverne, Minnesota, come from this quarry. Alright, we're getting back to the end, and I was just noticing you can see that rock line poking out of the grass just back there. I don't know if you can make that out, but you can see all those rocks poking out of the grass. That's the rock alignment. Stretches for some like 150 feet down to there or something. So like I said, there is another trail that goes along the bottom of the cliffs that I hiked last time. And then today we did the loop on the top. But this place has some amazing views. The entire time, nothing but just like gorgeous views. Even if it's not the first day of spring. But it was even a super easy hike. I feel like I'm done early. That was really easy. Like the trails were flat and well maintained. There was no obstacles or anything like that. Even that uphill wasn't really even an uphill. It was so gradual you don't even notice. But pretty quiet park too. Not a lot of people here. But just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. First day of spring. Happy first day of spring, everybody. I'll see you next Monday right here on Happy Trail Backpacking.